How do you do? Well, I'm out on another adventure. This time I'm up in the Peak District. It's not far from where I live. For this one I thought I'd do something a bit different. I like to go out on a bike, normally a road bike, and obviously I like to wild camp, so I thought I'd have a go at this bike packing. So this week I've donned my helmet, if I can get rid of that wire, and have a ride out and see where I go. Hopefully you'll stick around and see how I get on. Right, step off. I parked at the top of the High Peak Trail, and I've just passed Parsley Hay, and I'm going to stick to the High Peak Trail now, and the plan is to go to Minninglow, then cut across to Alsop, or Alsopley Dale, whatever it's called, and then pick up the Tissington Trail. The route I've planned is about 40 kilometres, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, I set off pretty late. It's set off about 6:45, so I'll just see how far I can get, either before I'm knackered or the bike's knackered or it gets dark. Anyway, I'll catch you later. One thing I've noticed while riding along here, there's a lot of quarries. Now I'm assuming that the quarries, they were quarrying limestone to build all the sidings for the railway. I'll show you a bit further on just how spectacular they are. But there's another one there, look. Another quarry there. There's quite a few. So, this is Minninglow Hill there, right in front of us. It is worth a walk up there. It's really interesting. It's a Bronze Age burial ground, but archaeologists came and had a rummage through it, I think in the 1800s, late 1800s, and discovered that the Romans used it as well. But it's a nice place to go. You just walk up this wall, up there, up to the top, and there's a gate that lets you in at the top, and you'll see the chambers. I think there's 4 chambers there that you can see. It's all right. It's a very interesting place to go. So now I'm going to make a decision. The plan is to cut back down this track down here, and then down there it's a track. You can just barely see it in the corner of that field. And then go up to the top of the track and cut back along there, and that takes you to Parwich. But I think I'm a bit keen to carry on for a bit longer, you know. I think I will. I think I'm going to carry on, head towards Ashbourne, and I can always turn around and double back on myself. There's a lot of quarries up here, you see, that I can find a pitch for the night away from the track, where nobody's going to go and nobody's going to see me. I don't want to be, you know, in being anybody's way. got me thinking as I was riding up here, these sidings here, when you look at the landscape, when they built this railway line, the amount of work and manpower that must have gone to it to carve its way through these limestone rocks to create this, this flat railway. It's just incredible. They didn't have the tools we have nowadays. The manpower must have been immense. It's starting to go a little bit uphill now, I can feel it. Just very slightly. And what I'll do, when I put the video together, I'll just give you an insight to what that Minning Low Hill is like, the burial chambers. A couple of months ago, well, it was just after we started easing lockdown, I brought my drone and I flew it over the top of it just to give you some, to give me some idea. I took a few photos, which I've actually sold some of the photos. But yeah, so what I'll do, I'll put a bit of footage on so you can see what it's like from bird's eye view. The outcrop there, I think that's called Harbour Rocks, and there's a couple of caves in there as well. Yeah, it is. There's no lead mine area as well. Starting to get into a built up area now, coming up close to Middleton, so I'm in two minds whether to turn around and go back and tuck myself into one of the old abandoned quarries. I don't want to be in a built up area, I don't want to spend the night there. I wouldn't mind coming down here again though, because I bet that's quite interesting up there. But onwards and upwards. I've seen videos of people camping up there. I don't think it'd do for me. You got a whacking great big factory just around this corner, and I'm not sure whether you can hear it or not, but it's kicking out a hell of a lot of noise. And if it's a 24-hour production, it's not something that I'd fancy camping next to. There's somebody up there. Whether they're camping or not, I don't know, but it's definitely not my cup of tea. Perhaps you can hear it now. I don't know what it does or what they produce, but it's a bit loud. Oh, that bloke up there was climbing. I can understand that. Well, I'm in two minds now what to do. I've just stopped for a drink of water, and I've checked the map, and I'm just a spitting distance now from Carsington Water, and I don't think I want to go any further. I'm past. Yeah, I'm coming to Wirksworth, right next to Carsington Water, so I'm not fussed about being here. And the time's cracking on. It's 8:30 now. And I'm getting a bit hungry, so what I'm going to do is shoot back, find myself one of these quarries, get settled in, get something to eat, and then grab an early night. I've really enjoyed this. It's a good trail. I don't know if it'd have been better if I'd have gone across and over to the Tissing Trail. So it would have been a shorter distance, but I'm not bothered about that. It's not difficult cycling. So I'm going to get on my bike, I'm going to head back, away from this kind of built up area, and I don't want to be here. I could carry on, but no, there's not going to be anywhere to pitch up and sleep. So I'm going to head back. I think I've covered 20 kilometres now. It's not taking me long either. I'm doing 14 kilometres an hour. So yeah, I'm going to head back, find somewhere to kip, out of the way of the trail and people. I'm going to put the camera away so I can bolt it back, and then once I can find somewhere to kip, I'll bring you back. Well, I got somewhere. I found an old quarry. It'll do. It's only for one night. Yeah, it's all right. Very quiet. It's sheltered because I've just checked the weather forecast and it's looks like the rain's going to come in tonight. I'll just show you my setup. So there we have it. I've got the Snugpak Stratosphere in there with my airbed. My sleeping bag's all set up now. And I've got the stasher over the top of it just to protect it. My bike's going to be moved, but it's currently there at the moment. And I'm going to just tidy this area up a little bit, and then I'm going to cook something to eat because I'm absolutely starving. Got a nice little table over there. I'm going to sit down there and have something to eat. I'll catch you later. I can at last settle down now and get something to eat. I can feel spit spots of rain, so I need to get cracking with this. Get something to eat, get a drink, and then get some shut eye. I've enjoyed it though, it's been good. The wind's starting to pick up, so I've had to really peg down the shelter. But that's what it's all about. Good morning everybody. It was a comfortable night in the old Stratosphere, the bivvy bag. It got a bit hot. It did get a bit warm in the night, but I couldn't really unzip it because it was teeming it down with rain at most of the night as well. So, which means that there's a little bit of condensation inside, but nothing. It's gone now. It just once I opened it up for 10 minutes, it had gone. Hardly any. So everything's dry. So I'm just making a brew. I'm making a coffee. Got the coffee on. And then a bit of porridge, and then I make my way back to the car. It's about 18 kilometres, so not too far. It shouldn't take me long. So I'll hammer it back to the car, and then I'll make my own. But I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed this bike packing thing. I need a lighter bike though, because my bike alone weighs about 18 kilos, and that's without the panniers on and everything. So. But it was good fun. It was all right. But kettle's boiling, so I'm having my breakfast, and then I'll catch up with you later. Right, I'm all packed up, ready to go. I've enjoyed it. It's been good. I'll catch up with you on the way back, see if there's anything worth filming. I'll just flip you around and show you the bike. The bike's all ready. All 20 ton of it. And that's my pitch. You can see the dry grass. And you also know I've not left any trace that I've been here. One thing I have learned while I've been doing this is never leave your bike helmet out at night upside down, because it gets water in it, and now the chin strap's all wet through, I'm wet through. Doesn't matter. Whew. Muck spreader alert. Absolutely, it stinks. Mind you, shit stinks, so no point moaning about it, is there? Nice fancy little hut on the right hand side. It was a gift from Croatia. Thank them for that. So, my trusted steed got us back. It was an enjoyable experience, that little micro adventure. First time I've done it, so I don't think it'll be the last. I kind of like it. But I do miss the luxury of a nice big tent and gorgeous views. But, you know, a night in a quarry is not going to hurt anybody really, is it? Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be posting a lot more videos on various things that I'm doing, so if you click on like or subscribe or whatever it is you're supposed to do, and then you'll get notifications that I've put something up. But for now, thanks for watching. Be well and stay safe.